A mother looks down at her adorable newborn babies and is overwhelmed by a very specific maternal feeling. She has a sudden impulse to gobble them right up. Except this is a hamster, and she doesn't mean it in a cute way. She means it in a literal, I am about to consume you way. Hamster moms are not an anomaly. Pigs, bugs, birds, snakes, primates, and fish all occasionally snack on the next generation. This presents a major biological contradiction. The primary goal of virtually all life is to make babies and pass on genes. Destroying the exact vessels carrying those genes looks like the height of self-defeat. Because genuinely self-defeating traits are eradicated by evolution, this widespread behavior persists as a highly effective strategy for long-term survival. This chart shows a hamster's reproductive math. 8 or 9 pups pushes her resources into the danger zone. To balance the scale, she eats 2. Slipping extra pups into the litter escalates her response. She eats 4. Conversely, manually removing pups stops cannibalism entirely. The mother is functioning as an active mechanism of crowd control. She keeps her litter precisely small enough to ensure she has enough food and energy to keep the survivors alive. For her, sacrificing a fraction of her genetic legacy is the only mathematical way to guarantee that the rest of her offspring grow up to pass on their genes. Other animals consume their young only during an immediate crisis. The long-tailed sun skink lays eggs in environments where predators repeatedly threaten the nest. When a predator stalks the eggs and they are doomed to become someone else's lunch, the mother skink preempts the attack. She eats the entire clutch herself. By doing this, she reabsorbs the massive amount of calories and nutrients she initially invested into making those eggs. In a doomsday scenario, recycling doomed offspring into personal fuel keeps the mother alive. This prepares her body for a future, safer round of reproduction. This timeline visualizes the male sand goby's reproductive schedule. Caring for multiple females' eggs in one nest creates a biological bottleneck. He must wait for every egg to hatch before mating again. Sacrificing the slowpokes clears this holdup, allowing immediate return to the mating pool. Time is a strict currency for the goby. Clearing out the stragglers is a calculated trade-off that allows him to maximize his total lifetime mating opportunities. Whether it is deployed for crowd control, emergency caloric recycling, or schedule optimization, filial cannibalism serves a distinct mathematical purpose. The wild operates entirely outside of human sentimentality. This graphic outlines the equation for genetic success. To pass on their genes, animals must maximize 3 critical variables: resources, energy, and opportunities. Whenever existing offspring begin to drain or threaten these 3 variables rather than secure them, those offspring become expendable. To win the long game of evolution, animals must sometimes be willing to order off the kids' menu.